And welcome back to Your Vote Counts. And listen, we've talked about immigration reform for 3 weeks. Fentanyl flowing across, not just across the river, but in the mail. Nothing's gotten done. The dysfunction continues. Help us out.
Washington's disgusting me right now. What is going on at our border is an absolute travesty. But ladies and gentlemen, here's the reality. When you have the House controlled by Republicans and the Senate and the presidency by Democrats, you're going to have to find a way to work together. Even if President Trump wins over the border, which I think he's going to now, I still don't think the Republicans are going to take the Senate, which means we're still going to have to work together. Ladies and gentlemen, the path and whatever you think of the deal, I appreciate Senator Lankford for trying to get something across the line. I am really disgusted with Washington, D.C. right now because we are in a state where I don't see a path for us moving forward so long as we've just decided we're only going to do something as a country if all three of those bodies are controlled by one party or the other. My kids deserve better, and we need to give them better.
Yeah, everybody deserves better. Here's the thing. You said something about Senator Lankford tried to work across the aisle. Can I be objective about this? I think you lost an election working across the aisle. Senator Lankford had the rug pulled out from underneath him. Your thoughts about that senator and the effort he made?
Yeah, 100%. Our Senator James Lankford had the rug pulled out from underneath him. Senator Lankford, whatever your opinion of him or not, is a statesman. And when he digs into work on issues, he digs into work on them. A speech on the floor this week, he talked about getting a pen when he became a United States Senator, and having that pen gave him the honor to work on law, not to make press releases. And unfortunately this week, Washington, D.C. put out a whole bunch of press releases about how the border is still open and the problem is not fixed. They're the people that can fix the problem, and they have a president that was willing to sign off on legislation, and here we are talking about it the third week in a row. Our border's still open. The issue is not solved. Our U.S. Senator went to work and did his job, and he's going to get hit over the head with it, and that's really unfortunate.
That's exactly right. Okay, anybody who's been watching this week saw Robin Marsh's pieces on Toby Keith. And so he's an entertainer, an Oklahoma icon, but he's done so much more. I remember all of that work on behalf of the troops. You do too, back during the Middle East wars when American troops are over there. It's just a sad passing, but it's more than just entertainment, isn't it?
Yeah, Toby Keith was a true Oklahoman. Unapologetically patriotic, 11 USAO tours to sing in front of our troops. But Toby Keith was just a great human. I've been at a number of fundraisers with him, and it wouldn't shock you to know that he supported people on both sides of the aisle. Toby Keith supported Oklahomans, and that was evident with his passing this week when Oklahomans supported him. It was especially true to me because he had the same kind of cancer that my father had, stomach cancer. And it's a tragic loss for the state of Oklahoma, but all the good he did for Norman, for Moore, for the state, for our troops, I just, you know, prayers for the Toby Keith family.
Yeah, when he was going into that war theater over there, those were places where people shouldn't have been that were entertainers. It was very dangerous. Your thoughts?
You know, we had the passing of Toby Keith, Moore's favorite son. I was able to live in the same neighborhood in Toby Keith when I was a kid in South Oklahoma City, and even got to know him and one of his children when we were at a young age. You know, Toby Keith was always there for Oklahoma. I remember when the tornado ravaged Moore, and he immediately went together, called his friends, raised all that money for what's going on. You're right. I saw Toby do fundraisers for both sides of the aisle. What he did for our troops can never, frankly, be forgotten or replicated. To the entire Keith family, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing him with us, and we are very sorry for your loss.
And thanks for watching Your Vote Counts. See this again at news9.com and news16.com. And follow me on my socials at Mitchell Talks.